Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Project SSL. This is year one, week 11 of trying to hit SSL in ones. So, for this week, I was able to regain. Oops, mistyped. I was able to regain my C2 rank in ones after losing it in last week due to I believe it was. I remember I said it was due to having to study for test, and I still am studying for a test, but I have been more clear headed, I'll say, this last week due to some outside factors. So, even though I was only able to play around 13 ones games, I was able to re reach my rank. And yeah, there's not much to say how that I think that was special, other than I did play with one of my friends, Toasty. I did some ones with him, so that also helped me out with having a different play style to play against. And yeah, let's put the replay and talk about what's going on. Oh, and as always, got to remember to put this audio down. There we go. Okay, so the biggest news this week is that I bought a guide for Rocket League. Now, it is not 1v1. It is in fact a guide for, let me see if it's right. There we go. It is a guide for 2v2. Now, 2v2 and 1v1 for the most part have very similar playstyles and in defending and a little bit in offense as well. However, it's mostly on the defending side, in which 2v2 first man and ones have a lot in common. So I bought the guide in order to not only improve my rank in ones, but also I'm trying to hit GC2 and twos as well. But that is more of a side goal, I would say. Even though I am putting a little bit emphasis on twos, just to see if I could get my rank up a little bit higher. So that is what I currently am reading. As I'm reading also still the graphic novel that I showed you guys about 2-3 weeks ago. I'm still reading that as well. And what else is there? Like I said, regained my rank. I'm playing a little bit more twos. What else? Oh yeah. So I believe that's it for Rocket League, unless I remember something. As for life updates, I still have an exam coming up this Monday, so that would be in about 2 days. I'm hoping that I can pass this exam, so I'm studying real hard for it. I'm definitely putting in the work to try to pass it, and using Rocket League a little bit as a break, but not too much Rocket League. So hopefully I pass the exam, and then the month of November, I believe I don't have any exams due, just homework as usual. So I'll be able to focus on Rocket League a little bit more compared to the last 2 weeks, in which I've had to put it a little bit on the back burner. But afterwards, yeah, November would be the time that I will try to hopefully go a little bit higher in my ones rank. And yeah, that's about it. I gotta say, there's not much else, and we'll just continue on with the replay. So, at this time right here, I got scored on. The opponent did a great power slide cut, caught me off guard. So here, go for a kickoff, go for a diagonal kickoff, it looks like. Here I put pressure since I saw that my opponent was awkward. I didn't want him to gather. And here I am just taking away possession of the ball, putting it around my opponent. He just making him feel like he's being attacked the whole time. Able to depossess them, get the ball. And here I knew he was pressuring, so I just hit the ball out. And unfortunately my opponent here got the save. Here, just waiting for him to come out. Popped it. I was able to get the bump, but the pop on the ball was too hard. So I had to take the ball back, get repossessed. And here I was like, oh, he's been attacking me rather aggressively when he's on defense. So I was like, let me go for 50. And sure enough, he went too high on the 50, and I was able to get low 50, get that favorable bounce, and just score. So now here he is. I get the touch, but he bumps me out, and here he was able to score. I think I had the right idea. I just didn't recover quickly enough to retreat. So in this kickoff, we go for the side flip. We're able to win it. And here I take it back, just making him be patient, and just because he was just staying too long with low boost, I just made sure I stood close, didn't really flip unless I had to. And yeah, able to get the goal. And here I was able to get a side boost, get possession. He is on the wall, so I go low. I take the ball back, and I bumped him off. I just take it back to my corner, wasting time since it's the last minute and a half. And then here, just taking it slow, get the flip, and just trying to. Here I was trying to bump him, but unfortunately wasn't able to. Although I probably should have just made him land awkwardly and then just hit the ball or go to the ball right away. Here, this kickoff, able to get a slide flip, hits me into the boost, take my time, let the ball bounce. Like I said before, I've seen him aggressively challenge me, so I was like, okay, there's a chance he goes, so let me just flip and make him force him to jump in the air and do a shadow defense. And yeah, that's game. Hopefully you guys had a good time, and I'll catch you guys next week. See ya.